what is your favorite Amy Winehouse song and why?
I find it hard to choose one, but Tears Dry on Their Own is the one that mainly uplifts me.
Yeah, I think probably for me, Love is a Losing Game is the song that just stops me in my tracks every time I listen to it.
That one too.
I want people to hear my voice.
Hi, Marisa, Sam, how are you?
We're doing good.
All right, how are you?
Great, great. Right now, I'm very happy to talk with you. Yes, and I have my Amy Winehouse vinyl there. So,
Yeah.
Of course.
So, Marisa, congratulations. You do a brilliant interpretation of Amy, and you also sing incredible.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
So, Marisa, what was the first thing you felt when you were chosen to play Amy Winehouse? And what was the biggest challenge for you as an actress in playing Amy? How much artistic freedom did you have? And were you able to improvise something? Or were you 100% following the script?
Well, the first feeling, I mean, the very first feeling was excitement, and then the immediate second feeling was scared. But I guess you just have to do, that there's a lot of work that goes into something like this. And the more you do, the more that fear kind of dissipates because it becomes yours, the way in which you're working is the thing that makes you be able to take control of something, so I had a lot of technical work to do, but also I think the most important thing to me was making this feel, I think both of us felt that we wanted to show Amy the person again, rather than a figure, like a tragic figure. We wanted to bring her back to herself and show that strength and show who she was. So I guess that the most important thing to me was really looking into the inside of Amy and making sure that people could feel her and feel her wants and desires from me playing her. Yeah, I think did I answer your question? I think so.
Yeah, of course. So, Sam, which were the things you knew about Marisa as an actress that made you trust in her to play Amy Winehouse? And in which ways did she surprise you?
I mean, I was really hoping to find somebody who wasn't going to impersonate her, that was going to actually summon her from, within and to create her from the soul, and to help us go on the journey of belief in that way. So I guess the thing that surprised me most was that I found someone, and it was Marisa, and that Marisa not only did that in a way in which it's like a gift when somebody can do that. It really is. And I felt like, after that, it was just, we went on the journey, and it was just, Marisa's work ethic and her absolute dedication to creating Amy, and then the singing was probably, the biggest surprise as we got closer and closer and closer, that her voice was so, astounding, having declared at the beginning she wasn't sure if she could sing. So it was, I guess that was the biggest surprise.
Yes, of course. So, Marisa, the film talks about some parts of the story of Amy Winehouse. This is a music star, and it's also a very human film that portrays many mental health issues. Do you think it could be a good way for new generations to understand and empathize with these types of situations?
I think it can definitely be a guide for all people watching to remember to be sensitive. And although someone puts themselves out there so honestly and openly with their music, it doesn't necessarily give you a right to every single part of their life. I think the way in which Amy wanted to share her story was through this music, and she did it so honestly and vulnerably and beautifully that I don't think we needed to ask of anything more from her. And unfortunately, the culture did. I mean, it demanded every inch of her. And I think it's a lesson in, in a way, it's a lesson in consent when it comes to people, that give themselves over to the public. It's about like, I'm giving you this section of myself, and that is enough. And I think that's if people want to take any lesson from it, that would be the lesson for me.
Awesome. So, Marisa and Sam, to finish, what is your favorite Amy Winehouse song and why?
I mean, I find it hard to choose one, but Tears Dry on Their Own is the one that mainly uplifts me.
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah, I think probably for me, Love is a Losing Game is the song that just stops me in my tracks every time I listen to it.
That one too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congrats for the movie, and thank you so much for your time.
Black.